Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel, Me Tarot Owl. My name is Joy, and today I'm putting the tarot cards a little bit to rest here for a bit, and we're going to be doing some candle divination for you. And it's going to be a candle reading. And what this is we're going to be calling in the fire spirits, the fire elementals. And they are represented by the salamanders and djinns, and also Archangel Michael is also associated with the fire elementals as well. So we're going to be, and the fire fairies. So we're going to be using their energy. They're going to be bringing their energy to us and portray it through candles, through their fire, through the fire and the smoke. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put the white bubble light around you for protection. You know, you want to say, only let love and light come through, only positive energy allowed to enter this space, all negativity must leave, no negative entities are allowed. This is only pure white positive information and light and messages to come through. Now as you do that, as you say that, and you can say however you'd like, and you put that you imagine that white bubble around yourself. You can also put it around your home, around your apartment, around your building, just the room that you're in, wherever you are. And you can also include, you may want to also include your pets that you have in the house or your home where you're at, and the people that also live in it, mother, father, brother, sister, grandparents, your children, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your spouse, whomever it is that's within where you live, and combine, put them into it too. All right. So then you need to go, if you don't have one at home already, you need to go and purchase a candle. The candle has to be red or orange. Those are the colors that are represented by fire. You can use white, you can also use white too if possible, if you don't have red or orange. And it doesn't really matter the size of the candle. It could be a taper candle like what I have here in my holders. It could be one of those thick candles, I don't know if a triple, I don't see why not, one of those candles that have 3 wicks. I don't see why you couldn't use that. I just thought of that now myself. Alright. But anyhow, I'm using tea light candles, which you can use as well. That's obviously my orange and white candles. All my candles I've been using. So it always has to be a new candle that's never been used for anything else before. And when you're done with your candle, put it aside and only use it for this divination if you want to do it again. That candle is kind of like a sacred candle now. It's only for this. It's only for the use of this. And yes, you can do this at home. It's a lot of fun. There's no need to, if you're saying, oh, I'm not a medium, I'm not a psychic, it doesn't matter whom you are. Everyone can do this. Anyone can do this, okay? It helps. It's going to be helping your clairvoyance and your intuition as well. It's also an exercise for that as well. That's one thing that Archangel Michael brings into it, is the clairvoyance. And clairvoyance is clear seeing, if you're not aware of that. Okay? So again, like I said, you go purchase a candle. Alright? So we got that part down. Then you're going to take a piece of paper. I'm just using plain typing paper, printer paper, computer paper, whatever you want to call it. Just plain white flimsy paper here. You can also use parchment paper, which is, I don't have any, but it's very good to use, because it will absorb the heat and the smoke from the flame of the candle more, and spread it out, more to make your picture more pronounced, as you will see as we go along here. So the first thing you want to do with your paper then is you're going to write your name on it and your birthday. Alright, and since this is a collective reading for you two, We're just going to put Leo down. I'm not going to put any dates down. I'm just going to put Leo. All right. Not very good with my L's. It's kind of weird, but that's how I wrote it. All right, so I wrote down Leo on your paper here. Okay. Now, at any point in this divination, you want to thank, and it doesn't matter when you do it, as long as you do it. You want to thank the fire fairies, the fire elementals, Archangel Michael. You even want to thank your guides and angels if you decide, to bring them into this with you in the white bubble of light, your angels and your guides. You want to thank and be grateful and thankful and give them gratitude. Give them gratitude for them coming through and giving you this, helping you along with this. All right, so I'm going to pull the camera in here so you can watch what I'm doing here. All right, Leo, here we go. So we did all that. Oh, there's one procedure I forgot to do. Oh my. You want to take your paper and you're going to hold it up to your heart. I know I moved the camera already, but you're going to take the paper and you're going to hold it up against your chest here, against your heart chakra, and you're going to breathe in. You're going to breathe in for the count of 4. You're going to hold your breath for the count of 4, and then you're going to release it for the count of 4. You're going to do this as many times as you need to, just to get yourself relaxed. And as you're doing this as well, you can also, that's when you can thank them. And also, this is also the time that you can think of, you put your intention into this paper and hold it against your heart as you're doing this breathing exercise here of what you want answers. What you want answers to. Okay. So, again, I'm sorry I forgot to include that. That's a very important part here. So after you do that then, after you put your intention into the paper and you're being thankful and grateful to the spirits and you protected yourself, you get your candle, you light your candle. Again, I'm just using tea lights. Again, the stronger, the more powerful the candle is, the more pronounced your picture will come out to be. And you can look at the candle for a while, and you can imagine, if you can imagine the power and the strength of the flame and of the smoke, the fire elementals coming through, and they're kind of like doing their magic. They're doing their thing, right? You take your paper then, and you hold it over the flame. Now you may want to hold it over the flame, but not too close, because you don't want the paper to start on fire. But you may want to have a glass of water, or maybe even a Dixie cup of water near you, in case your paper does catch on fire. You'll be able to put the fire out. And you concentrate more on the center of your paper. But it's very important as well, is to go around the edges of it, the paper as well. And you can do this for about 5 minutes. And as you're doing this, your paper may start to curl some. And your fingers maybe your fingers are going to get a little warm from the heat, from the heat of the fire. And another thing to have that water ready for you too is, candles their flames do vamp up sometimes. They flicker and flutter around, and sometimes they do they do flare up. You can hold your paper at different angles if you want. You don't have to just keep it straight flat over it like I'm doing here. Again, you do want to kind of do the edges. You can do this for about 5 minutes or so. And here, we're not going to be doing it that long here on YouTube. You know, I don't want you to lose your I don't want you to lose. um, what's the word? Help me out here. Not concentration. Well, anyhow, I'm not going to do it for a full 5 minutes here. This is just kind of a demonstration, I guess we could say here. For you can do this at home. But when we're done here, we will be looking at this picture, and I'm going to be outlining it. And if you want to outline yours at home, you can as well. And you can even, do a bunch of, you can go shade around, shade around the smoke smudges. You can really make it more pronounced picture for yourself. And you want to go around all the edges, but pay more attention to the center here. All right, Leo. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Put that down and blow your candle out. Thank you. I'm just looking at this before I'm showing it to you, and I see a deer. I see a deer. Or an elk. A gazelle. Alright, so here's your picture here. Here's your picture, okay? Like I said, I'm going to go with a pencil, and I'm going to outline it for you. I'm going to outline the pictures for you, but do you see the deer or the elk or the gazelle? Do you see it, what I was seeing here? So here's the... Let me see if I can hold this steady here without me shaking around. Here's the body. You've got the legs. You have the little tail. Here's the long neck, their head. Yeah. There's their head, and then here comes the antlers. And here comes the antlers reaching out way over here. So this could be a spirit animal. This could be a spirit animal of yours. This could be one of your spirit animals coming through, Leo. Or you can look up the meaning of an elk or a gazelle. They're very swift and fast animals. They do blend well in with the safari, and they're very quick. They're very quick, very fast runners. All right, so anyhow, so I'm going to do again, like I said, I'm going to take the pencil here, and I'm going to go around these. I'm going to go around where I see the smoke smudges here, just to make the picture here for YouTube and for the camera to pick it up a little more. And you can do this with your own. Well, if you do this at home, you can very well do this yourself, and make pencil marks. Take a pencil and go around the smoke images here as well. Because sometimes, it does help. It does help to see more pictures. Well, don't be afraid of ruining your picture if you decide to do this. It's your picture. If you have the, this is your intuition. This is your reading here. So if you want to After you outline it, if you want to take the background and shade it in more, go ahead and feel free to do that. Anything that will help you see what you can see better. And sometimes just the letters of your name and your birth date, the numbers, the letters and the numbers can also, be incorporated here in the picture. So, it makes extra lines for your smoke. I just went, because what I'm seeing here is I'm staring here, looking at this. I'll use the pencil. This right here kind of looks like a silhouette of the back of a man's head, perhaps. Right here. Right here in this, and I'll use this. Right here in this, looks like a silhouette of a person. Here's the head, and coming down, and that's the hair, and the nose is starting to come pronounced, the chin. This could even be, part of his shirt here. This is like the collar of the shirt here, the starting of the body. When he has his arms up, right here, right there. He has his arms up. This could be a spirit guide, or it could maybe even be a past loved one. If they had anything to do with any other form of the picture here that you may be able to recognize this person. Was there someone that was attracted to deers? Deers, elk, bison, not bison, gazelles, Africa. Is there someone you're related to that lives in Africa? I'm seeing this as a male figure right here. Alright, so then you can turn it around. Then you want to turn your paper around to all different sides. And look at it and see what else, see what you can find. What does it look like to you? Is this possibly a bird here? Is this possibly a bird? Here's the top of its head, its beak, its chest. Maybe like a robin, because it's kind of the way the smoke went. It made me trace it like that. So is that like the belly? Is that the belly of a robin? It's a different color. Here's its tail. This round circle here could be its wing. Is a robin or any type of bird mean anything to you? So I'm not quite sure what this must be not quite sure what this form is here. What does that mean? Put in the comments what you see in your picture, because everybody's going to see something different. Hold it up this way for you. So I will take a picture of this and place it at the end of the video, so you can take your time and look at it more. And that's how you do candle divination, and that's the messages that I was getting for you, is that perhaps somebody in Africa or a loved one that has passed, a male that has passed that liked to do hunting, maybe like to do hunting, or had the love of for a deer, a dear loved one. This could maybe, this bird here, I said it was a robin. Is the person's name Robin, perhaps? Maybe this is the dove of peace. Maybe this person's coming through to you and letting you know that they're at peace now. No reason to worry, nothing to cry about. There's many different messages here that can be portrayed with what you see in this picture. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a man from someone that, a male figure coming through that liked to do hunting or had the love of a deer's. Is at peace. There's the bird, peace. Okay, so there's your reading, and I thank you. See you again, Leo. Bye now.